In Week 7 of its Going Deep series, CAA football visits James Madison, where senior linebacker Stephon Robertson has taken everything he's learned in his 5 years with the team to become both a mentor and older brother figure to rookie standout Gage Steele.
Coach would always talk about, the kids coming in next year, and was talking about, Gage Steele up in Warren County. I'm pretty familiar with Warren County because it's one of the counties I drive through going home. So every time I would actually pass Warren County going back home, I'd be like, I think that's where I had kids from.
I've been watching Stephon ever since he started. He was actually one of the linebackers that I always used to watch out for. I was saying, I might be able to play with him.
Freshman year is when I would kind of always talk to him, making sure, everything was fine with him. Classes and stuff when he's getting redshirted, and then that spring he started getting on the field. Coach started pushing him with the ones, pushing him with the twos, pushing him with the ones, getting him mixed. And it was pretty good as far as me getting like a good feel for him.
So we had him penciled in as Stephon's backup. And then after we started practicing in August, it was obvious that he was our second best linebacker. So we moved him to Will. And Stephon had already been helping him, being the backup. Then we became a starter. Stephon was trying to tell him everything.
Those two become pretty close. You see them together a lot. Stephon will just watch film with him, and Gage will watch Stephon in action and ask questions. It's just they're a good team together.
He's willing to coach me, teach me how he does things, and it's real nice to work with him.
I'm just open to anybody. If they have questions, if they want to stay longer in the meeting rooms, I'm going to be there for you no matter what. And with Gage, I basically told him the story of when I was a redshirt freshman.
So certainly Stephon has taken him under his wing, and trying to help him not make the same mistakes he made when he was a freshman. And it's been a very positive thing.
Listening to his mindset, since he's so smart and knows the game so well, I get to see how he thinks and what he thinks at certain times, and then it just helps me out even more.
And I know how hard it is because I've been there as a redshirt freshman, starting and making plays. So I guess in that sense, I feel a great sense of pride, and maybe I do feel a little bit more pride knowing that I helped him a little bit on the way.
I'm sure Stephon saw a lot of himself behind Gage's eyes. Good players recognize other good players.
Gage is very physical, and last year as a freshman, they went against each other in a couple drills, and Gage opened Stephon's eyes a little bit. Hey, this baby got a chance to play a little bit.
He's exactly like me. I mean, what else, can I ask for? I feel like we're really, really kind of gritty, old school linebacker type guys, straight downhill, physical. We have the mentality, killer instinct, hit everything that moves.
On the field, we want to hit people as hard as we can, go full speed, have a killer instinct, and we love the game of football.
They're prototypical what we're looking for there. It's good to have both of them together at the same time.
He depends on me, I depend on him, and it just works. We really, feed off of each other pretty well.
They just trust one another. Stephon knows if it goes with that, Gage will make the play, and Gage feels the same way about Stephon.
We definitely depend on each other. Defense is one of the things where you have to, stay choreographed with each other and stay on the same page and trust everybody. Because if one person doesn't do their job, it affects, the rest of the 10 people.
I look up to him a lot, and I don't say much to him because he's usually right. I'm looking to see what he does. But sometimes I try to help him out myself, what I would expect him to do or somebody else to help me out with.
When Coach Gillenwater, our defensive coordinator, or myself would get on Gage in meetings or during scrimmages, we could tell dramatically that Stephon was his big brother, because we'd ask Gage what he was thinking, and Stephon would start answering for him.
At first, I was a little timid, coming up here. Stephon Robertson was like the big man, it still is. Getting to be around him all the time, learn how he does things on and off the field, he's like another brother to me.
I see so much of me and Gage as far as, being a little brother and having that big brother role where we can kid around, kind of fight, hang out on the weekends. I met his family before and hung out with them, great people.
That's who I want to be, have one of those want to have those traits that he has, and he's helped me out a lot. Like, he's helped me build who I am today.
Given his strong bond with Robertson, Steele has already shown signs of the poise required to carry on his mentor's legacy of leadership after Robertson concludes his storied career with the Dukes this season. Visit CAAfootball.com and CAAfootball.wordpress.com for upcoming Going Deep features and other on-campus coverage, which CAA Football will present as it visits all 11 league schools this fall.